Okay, so you might be wondering what the heck this is, and I'm gonna tell you. I want this to be a video, like, documentation of, I guess, sort of like my journey, because I am on my way to hopefully be successful in the things that I pursue, which is very vague of me to say, but I want this to be like the evidence, or like the essence, like to showing what is a whatever I become. I'm hoping, like, to be called a leader, because leadership tools is sort of like my big thing, and you'll hear that if you listen to my podcast, How About You, you'll hear about about how I talk about the leadership tools. And I actually have a pitch, because I'm in a pitch competition, and I had to make a pitch for my podcast that I have, and so I might upload this to here just to show, I guess. And that goes into a lot of detail about what that's about, which will then sort of explain why I did this a little bit more, but I'm about to explain right now. So, I'm about leadership tools, and everything that I have been doing for the past 2 years, I should say, is trying to become that leader that I've always kind of pictured in my head since I was a young boy. It's like a well-dressed professional. But then as years have come, that has obviously developed, now I know, more refined as to like what I want and what I want to achieve. And pretty much I'm on a journey to find fulfillment. And I've sort of come to the conclusion that if anything matters, it's other people. So that's kind of where I've come, like, how can I take what I care about and give that to other people to help them improve, or, just to care about what I care about, if that makes sense. Because if I care about something, I want other people to care about something, right? So, I don't know. But anyway, I mean, this is just, though, this whole thing is going to play into a bigger plan that I have in the future that I'm not going to say, and I think I said this last time too. I'm not going to say it because I read this book, Think and Grow Rich, and I heard some advice from it that basically said, don't say what your ultimate plan is until you do it. And I don't really know why yet, but I figure I'll figure it out, and once I do, this is going to be that documentation that's going to show when I do, or at least show me talking about when I do, because this is going to be weekly updates, basically, and I'm still working out all the kinks, but as I said last time, Sunday's probably going to be the upload day. Yeah, so this is going to be hopefully some useful information at some point, but honestly, this is my project. I can do whatever I want. So I also enjoy music. I actually write some rap songs, which is kind of interesting. And then I also play guitar, where I play a more finger style. I'm not really sure like what style I play, but I play whatever I like. And I don't know, it's unique, but I think I'm kind of good at it. I like the way it sounds. So I'll probably... Oh, well, I've actually already uploaded some of the guitar stuff on here, I believe. So you'll see that. You'll see maybe some of the rap stuff. I would like to release it. I don't know if I want to be like known for it, because I don't know, it's kind of against my principles, I guess, like the things I talk about in the songs. But like the way I picture it, like whenever I'm recording the songs and writing and stuff, is like in my head I have a door, and that door I open whenever I want to let out sort of like the beast. Like I've never studied Carl Jung, but I know Carl Jung talks about, like, I guess, like, the shadow figure or something, like your shadow, the dark side of you. And that's just sort of, I guess, me exploring that darker side of me. But once I'm done recording, I close that door, and then I'm back to, you know, me, because I feel like, why would I want to be dirty and be ugly and, you know, like, messy. I like, you know, I like to picture myself as a gentleman, more put together, but, you know. So, anyway, so I guess this is sort of just a, little miniature thing of what I'm planning on doing. And I don't know if I explained this yet. So, I called this the drop, right? And it kind of just came because, I don't know, it just kind of hit me, and I kind of liked it, the drop. It's kind of like I drop information, I guess, or I just drop, you know, what's going on in my life, kind of, or like the things that I've developed in my habits. But so I had this idea based on the name, the drop, where what if I took this bottle and dropped a penny in it every single episode, and then it'd be kind of cool, because like once I get to the drop episode 100, I would have 100 pennies or $1. And you can see me actually putting this up. To work on this project, I've gotten Adobe Premiere Pro and Adobe After Effects, which hopefully I can make those two things, figure out. That'll be a little project for me later. But I downloaded those and I learned how to do this. But I'll still be working with that. I expect to get a lot better. Excuse me. And yeah, so not a whole lot for this week, just because this has been my project. Like, I got this camera, and then I've been pretty busy with work, so my thoughts have been on other things. However, I did say I was working on a pitch for my business for this competition that I'm going to do. So, you know, I'm not going to read that yet, but maybe I'll upload it as like its own video, sort of as like a update or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'll record a little bit of footage of me actually recording it or something. I don't know. But I have that coming up. I'm pretty excited because the rewards are kind of hefty, and it's a really, really, really nice networking event. I'm going to have 2 judges, and I think I'm allowed to say so. One of the judges is going to be the owner of Build-A-Bear, which is really, 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 really cool. And then this guy named Doug Vilhard, I believe. They're going to be 2 judges judging it. And the competition is through the Midland Institute, I guess. It's from this program that I am in, was in, not really sure anymore, but that I was or am. Either way, I am an alumni for it. It's called the CEO program, and it's really awesome. Basically, you get to go around wherever you are, and you get business owners to come and speak to you, or you get to go to their business and get a tour of the business. It's really awesome. I've had some really, really, really incredible networking opportunities and met some really awesome people. So maybe I'll talk about that next time. But I want to keep this shorter, so I'm coming up around 10 minutes. I want to kind of keep these episodes condensed into 10 minutes, or else I could ramble on forever. So, you know. So I think that's all I kind of wanted to touch on. Yeah, so, you know, I expect everything, but my interests in particular are on leadership and discovering how to be a leader in myself. and maybe some financial stuff, some music stuff, some Adobe stuff. Maybe, you know, if I get some people saying they want to see it, then I'll show how I do these videos and how I use Adobe and etc. and you know how I do some effects. So I don't know, we'll see. First I have to figure out how to do effects, so I'm not the best educated on that quite yet. And maybe showing like how I record the music. So I don't know, 11 minutes I guess was pretty good. These are a lot of fun, so I'm obviously having never have to turn the camera off, but until the next time, I'll keep recording, and I'm assuming there's gonna be an outro here. I'm gonna have to figure that out later, and so we'll see how that turns out.